Welcome back to Retro Modern Gamers, and this is your host Killer J. And now I had to change Rick and Morty, yes. And now we're just going to review a game, Crackdown 1, on the Xbox 360, as well as backwards compatible on the Xbox One. So this was a game that was pretty revolutionary for its time because you had like destruction mechanics. It was something new at the time for the Xbox 360 brand. You had other sequels there. Crackdown 2 was more like you shot zombies. Crackdown, the one that came out this year, Crackdown 3, was kind of a disappointment because people wanted more out of that game, to be honest with you. Because they waited for so long, it was a long amounts of delays, and the delays were too much there for people, and they just got stressed out. And you know what they said? You know what? Why we wait for this? Seriously. Like, This is like Crackdown 3 pretty much. Just more comic bookish, but doesn't matter because Crackdown the third there, just because you got Terry Crews in it there. Ooh, Terry. I don't mind Terry Crews there, but I think they spent most of their budget on the third. Crackdown was on Terry Crews. They had to get him in there. Because the graphics for Crackdown 3, they're not really mind-blowing, but Crackdown 1, you can tell this is shell-shaded comic book style because how the animation looks. The animation's pretty good. The ragdoll physics are pretty good as well. You got your supernatural abilities, your jumping abilities, your muscle abilities, your demolition abilities, your gun abilities as well. You get a lot of stuff. Everything that's there, all those abilities on the screen, as well as your agility, your driving, your demolition, your muscle, and your weapon usage. You get all that too. You're also going to do melee combat too, because you have to be strong. You can pick up the more you do melee combat, the more you build up your abilities in this game. Because for me, Crackdown 1, very good game for its time. Because to me, this was a series that was people really liked too on the 360 days, because it was a fun game. You had really cool stuff. It was like demolition stuff. It was pretty interesting concept for the Xbox 360. At least they were trying to do different stuff at this time. They had some different ideas. They had some different game ideas which were pretty good. You had Alan Wake, Crackdown 1. You had a whole bunch of stuff. Gears of War was brought into the 360 days because when Gears of War was first on the scene there, it shocked some people too because it did something different there. Because I know Halo, the third, was the big one too. But you had some pretty standout games on the 360 there. You had some standout exclusives there. And people say, oh, third person shooters. Yes, get that, but there was some pretty good stuff on the consoles there. You had your good amount of games, your hack and slashes, everything that was on the 360 and PlayStation. They were all good games. They were like some of them were hidden gems, and they're like, okay, yeah, this game's interesting, I want to play it. That was so good about the 7th gen because the 7th gen felt like the true hurrah for everyone, because everyone at least there was ideas and there was stuff coming back. There was remasters there, and there was reboots of the Tomb Raider series, which Tomb Raider came back in a good way. The first Tomb Raider reboot was really good there. The reboot, how they rebooted it there on 2013's Tomb Raider, very nice. You had a lot of good stuff during this the 7th gen there. Yeah, you had your bad, but you had a lot of good too, so the good outweighed the bad. Even the games that were bad, they were fun too, in a sense that, like, yeah, they were bad, but they were fun. Like Deadly Premonition, yeah, it was a cult game, but it was pretty good because people asked for a sequel, and they're gonna get a sequel on the Nintendo Switch, it's good. The fact that they're gonna get a Nintendo Switch sequel, I like to see them do more with games that people want there. The games that people really want to play, they should be able to play them at any time there, or actually like time splitters and stuff that should come back, because games that need to come back should come back this time. Because the 7th gen really did stuff that no other generation can do. It did some revolutionary stuff. The 8th gen brought back some stuff too there. The 8th gen had a lot of surprises, and I think the PS4 and Xbox One are starting to trickle a little bit there, because around 2020, I'm pretty sure they're gonna at least have one or two heavy hitters there before that's the end of the generation life cycle there. Because anyway, I like the fact that I was able to review Crackdown 1. It was nice to review it, so I can get this out of the way. Anyway, the graphics, like I said, they're shell-shaded comic book style, and they're good for that because they look incredible. On the Xbox One, they're pretty good, so because that's the version gameplay you're seeing it on through is the Xbox One. So So anyway, anything else I like about Crackdown 1? Let's see. Gameplay, thumbs up. Anything else, as well as other things that are good about Crackdown 1. Crackdown 1 was pretty revolutionary. It was a good game. I like the fact that Crackdown 1 was very good. It did a lot of cool stuff to it. There had a good gameplay, good graphics, all that. Just everything that was there, because for one, Crackdown, nice. And as well as the gameplay, pretty fun. Sound audio was pretty good. It had a pretty cool style to it there. I liked it there. I like how you can drive cars just like an ordinary open world exploration game at that time. And like the Grand Theft Auto series is pretty fun, because when you can jump around and do some cool stuff, you're gonna have fun with it. I like Crackdown 1 because for me it was amazing the fact that I got the chance to review this game and just get it out there, because I know Season 12 has been, things have changed constantly, and we had to change up a lot of stuff constantly, because it's the whole entire season. It's going to take a long time, because for one, people have lives and stuff to do, and it's not going to just be, oh, it's going to be like 24 reviews, because 24 reviews kind of, you know, you got a lot of people in the 24 reviews, but this time more people are willing to take their time because they have other stuff to do. They have lives and stuff. They have to get their stuff set up, and it can't just be like all done like that, because Season 11 had a bad habit of stuff that really just, you know, messed up everything there. In some senses, it messed up the whole, like, the starting point of it there. A game that no one really cared about that much. Season 12, it rectified it by actually a game that I cared about and I actually talked about, enjoyed. So Season 13 probably be a good season. Probably be like 40 games, I believe. 40 of the best games and video projects and discussion videos. You're gonna get a lot of stuff out of Season 13. And this season feels like, to me, this is like, people want to say, oh, this season feels like Avengers Infinity War, but 10 times better. It's not promoting some garbage there that shouldn't be promoted there, but it's actually what the thing should be: good taste and good content. Because good taste is always cool. Bad taste is never cool. Bad taste is never allowed to be celebrated. Anyone that celebrates that should just go suck it. Here at Retro Modern Gamers, we celebrate the good taste, the good things, the cool games, the cool TV shows. We celebrate everything here. And this game gets an 8 out of 10 just because it's Crackdown. And I want to say thank you to all my viewers that have watched Killer J Gaming and tuned in. I know I changed some things up because I kind of want to go back to some stuff and review it and just say, okay, well, that's what I wanted to do, because there's going to be more stuff coming out soon. Just later on, there's going to be more reviews out the door. Just, it was nice to have reviewed some games again. It was nice just to do the Season 12 there. Was pretty good. Just Season 12 for me was fun. So I want to say thank you to everyone that's watched the review so far. And take it easy, guys, and people out there, viewers. And you people that watch my videos, thank you. Appreciate it very much. So, Killer J Gaming signing out, and have yourself a good old fantastic time. Peace, people. Later. Review will be over now.